Hello Cobrats and welcome to more Pokemon Heart Gold. I'm TryclydeTamer. This is Route 34, and up north is Goldenrod City where the radio tower is, giving away radio cards if you answer questions correctly. But for now, we're on Route 34 where this guy does his training. This is where Samuel trains. It's like, whoa dude, that was awesome. There's actually a couple Pokemon I'm going to catch on here, and good thing my repel ran out just then. Oh boy. Doesn't really matter since I'm going to be searching for a couple Pokies. And here's the first one right here. It's Abra. Now this can be a very challenging Pokemon to catch in the wild since all it knows is Teleport, which will let it leave the battle. So I'm going to throw a fastball at it and see if I can catch it with this, and if not, I'll try again later. Nope. And if he doesn't teleport away, that would be really weird. And it did. And I caught an Abra! Oh boy! Now this is actually my new team member, depending on if its stats are good enough, because although I'm not really going for a competitive run, I'm wanting to have decent stats. So what I'm going to name it is something that combines all of its evolutionary forms. Alakadabra! Yeah, very awesome name. And Drowsy isn't going to be a team member, but it's actually going to be for something to trade, so just to show off an in-game trade. And according to the Pokedex entry for Drowsy, if there's a dream that I don't remember, which I have plenty of dreams that I don't remember all of, Drowsy has eaten it. Drowsy, why you don't let me remember my dreams? It's probably better for me not to remember them though, even if they are awesome. Get my Pokemon back from the daycare. Let's see how much stronger it got. This is another guy that's like, let's see how much stronger it got, and he has two Pokemon, and the sprite looks really weird with the position the kid is in, and the fact that the father, or whatever it could be, is smiling. I might assume it's the father. It's like a pedo Pokefan or something. I'm the best in my class at Pokemon! Youngster Ian, there are better trainers than you, Ian. He's gonna add me in his phone. Maybe this is when we first became friends, even though we don't seem to be around school or Tyler's house. And he's not all that much of a freak right there. So, this item is in a very weird position. It's on a headbuttable tree, but it's a hidden item on it. It's really weird. So, over here is the daycare. Grandpa! So this is Lyra's grandpa, or if you chose a girl, it'll be Ethan's grandpa. Blah 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 blah. Hi T2! Let me introduce you, this is T2, he's a trainer. He seems to be getting better at raising Pokemon. Well, not as good as you, Grandpa, of course. Well, put me down like that one, won't you? Follow me, T2. Alakadabra, its nature is rash, which is good for special attack and not very good for special defense, which I guess is goable with Grandma. Let me introduce my friend, this is T2, and I'm also going to teach Flash to Alakadabra when I get out of this. Ah, this is your boy, friend. I see, What, Grandma? What are you talking about? He just happens to live nearby. Haha, I know. Since you brought him here, Lyra, you must be sure about his talent. Right, T2, come see us anytime. Well, I better go now, see ya. So if this is the daycare, I almost forgot, she's gonna add me in her phone since she hasn't yet. And she's gonna talk to me a bunch of times about how her Meryl's about to evolve, but it never does evolve. Stuff like that. It's mostly annoying. I don't know why I'm adding all these people. I just do it because, you know, Video Game OCD. So this is the daycare. You can put in a mommy Pokemon and a daddy Pokemon, or a mommy/daddy ditto with a Pokemon, and there's a chance that they can sprout an egg if they're compatible Pokemon. So if you get an egg, you can catch it, and it'll be whatever is good. I have an idea. I'll give you our numbers. You can check on the Pokemon we raised for you, and also you can raise them in the daycare. It's not as good as regularly training them though, because they can forget moves, because like when they get to a level where they learn a move, they can forget a move if they have 4, stuff like that. So it's overall not very worth it. It's just better to put them in for breeding. And here's this guy that would only battle you at night. On patrol for suspicious individuals. Then let's go battle this kid. I'm trying to get Alakadabra to level 14, because that's when he's going to evolve. Camper Todd, didn't I train enough? Well, you're using a Psyduck, which I guess is a decent Pokemon for now. Over in this grass, let's be very careful, and grab TM63 Embargo, which will prevent the use of items for a certain amount of time. One more girl to battle here. Are you a trainer? Let's have a practice battle. Gina, I can't just win, or just can't win. You just can't win. Blah blah blah. She'll give you her number, and she can call you over and give you a leaf stone, which can evolve certain Pokemon. Alright, we're pretty much done in this route right now, so let's get into Goldenrod City. It's a pretty big city. The radio tower in Goldenrod City is a landmark. They're running a promotional campaign right now to modify your Pokegear so it can also serve as a radio. So this is the department store right here. Let's go talk to this lady. Welcome to the department store, that's all she says. From store has a decent selection, but some items are only available as game corner prizes, which there also is here. Alright, ready to shop again today! Mom's got a bargain hunting, she always buys stuff at lower prices. Alright, that's enough with talking to casual people. Let's take this elevator, but let's go to B1F, because there's a few things for us to get down there. And it's not open to the public, although we can go down here and people don't care. It's like, okay, hello Machoke, just use your things. It's like you're saying hello to Machoke as if he just met the Pokemon. There's a hidden antidote, and there's pretty much items of all these kinds throughout around here. There's an Ultra Ball this early on in the game. Even though this isn't way too long of a game, it's going to be probably only a few episodes longer than Leaf Green after everything. Alright, Machoke's moving the containers around. Here's an Ether. Alright, which is good for healing our PP. And let's have him talk to this next one. Can we, like, yeah, get closer to that one. It's really weird how, like, he has to be closer to it and you talk to him at a different time. And then there is a Burn Heal. I could use a little exercise, so I'm gonna take the escalator with what exercise that gives me compared to the elevator. The elevator, like, deals with gravity, then escalator deals with sitting there. And here we can buy a bunch of good things related to healing your stuff. Pretty decent items for, again, this early on in the game. And of course, there will be more things available as time goes along. There's a bunch of max repels and super repels, so I'm going to get a few of each. Floor 3 has X items. On floor 4 we have the oh so awesome stat increasing items. It'll, protein increases attack, iron for defense, zinc for special defense, calcium for special attack, carbos for speed, and HP up for HP. All these increase by 10 EV for each effort values for each thing. You can look up effort values yourself because they're kind of difficult to explain, and this is more of a casual playthrough anyway. And on the 5th floor we have a bunch of TMs, which is Flash, which I thought was one thing only. TM17, Protect, TM83, I think that is Pluck. Okay. False Swipe, then that is Reflect, I believe? Actually, no, that's Light Screen. TM33 is Reflect. TM22 is Solar Beam. This is, I think it's Focus Blast. TM25, Thunderbolt. Or it's maybe Thunder, I think it's Thunder. TM38 is Fire Blast, TM14 Blizzard, and TM15 is Hyper Beam! This fat guy over here, he wants the Drowsy, and he wants to trade it for his Machop. We got the Muscle Machop from Jose. It's not Jose because there's not an accent E. Muscle the Machop is holding a, what's it holding? It's holding a Macho Brace, which will double the EVs gotten from battling Pokemon. Again, they're a little difficult to explain. And it's a female, wow. On Sundays, the lady comes to check out Pokemon, she even gives away TMs, that's cool. On floor 6, you can go with drawing, and you can be cool. Got yourself the number 3 prize, which is a Cherry Berry. Okay, I guess I'm fine with that since it heals paralysis. Alright, those are Friday's prizes, depending on what number is drawn. You can get certain items like freshwater, soda pop, and lemonade from the vending machine. Freshwater heals 50 HP, soda pop is 60, then lemonade I think it's 80. Not entirely sure. It's either 80 or 100, mostly sure that it's 80. And yeah, it's a tiny food court that you can drink your lemonade. It's like a drink court instead of a food court. Alright, that's enough shopping for now. Let's go over here to the Goldenrod City Game Corner. This is a fun little place with a rather annoying minigame that it has. My name is Mr. Game. My heart pounds with excitement when people play my coin game. Blah 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 blah. Yes, blah 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 blah. Take your coin case. Blah 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 blah. Show me how you play. And my heart will be all like excited and stuff. Let's talk to him from here, and you can play a game which is called Voltorb Flip. Now this is a rather complicated game. Basically the number next to the Voltorb shows how many Voltorbs there are in a certain row, and you can get multipliers. I was just like knocking things out, and the number above shows the added up number of what's in the thing. And if you get a Voltorb, explosion. And you can use memos to place what you think something is. It's kind of a difficult game. It's either an all or nothing kind of thing. I'm not really going to bother too much with it. Alright, from this guy you can get an Abra, which I already have, as a team member, Ekans, which I'm not going to use, and a Dratini, which would be a good team member, but it takes a while to grow up. It's a pretty good dragon type. And this other guy will give you certain things. He'll give you TM, substitute, and all the others. I'm not gonna bother saying them all out loud since you see them. Get Sylph Scarf, which is good for increasing normal type attacks. I could get that for Helper, but it's 1,000 coins, not really too worth it. And get Wide Lens, which I believe is for increasing special attack. I'm not entirely sure what they do. And Metronome, I don't even know what that does. I don't really know what the other three do. A happening big city. Okay, I don't want to talk to the sign anymore. Let's go down this way. It's kind of a obscured place, and right here is a hidden super potion for ya. And this is the bike shop miracle cycle. And it's a good idea to go in here because, you know, bikes in Pokemon are very good. I'm going to ride the bicycle just to advertise, but eventually it's going to allow me to keep the bicycle as well. And what better item to have as a registered item than the bicycle itself? I wouldn't see you having any other item registered on Y. It's so amazing. Just watch how fast I go with the bicycle on. Oh, it's so good. Some man dressed up in black like a Team Rocket member? How silly. I believe that's because he is a Team Rocket member. Well, that's no good. Kind of foreshadowing. This is the radio tower. Pokemon Lottery Corner. Draw a lottery ticket and see if it matches anything on my ID number. Let's see if it matches the ID number. No matches. You can get a number of items like Ultra Ball, I believe, an EXP share, which I will be getting one outside of it, a Master Ball, which I will be getting eventually too. Good things all around. So here's the quiz right here that was spoken about. You can check the town map. Yes, indeed. Second question, Nidorina can only be female, yes. Third question, he uses apricots? No, he uses apricorns. Gotta be anal about it. And you cannot use a TM. What? Oh man, that was a trick question. Yes. And then the last question, is he on with Marie? No, he's on with Mary. And correct, I have all 5 questions correct. I got the radio card that I can use on the Poké Gear and listen to the radio that isn't all too helpful all the time. This is Whitney. You did it. I thought the answer to the third question was surely apricots. Oops, time to go back to the gym. And believe it or not, but she's the gym leader. So over this way is the Global Terminal. An amazing place. Yeah, amazing place. I'm mostly just going to go in here for the music. You can do a lot of Wi-Fi related things here. You can trade Pokemon, you can set a Pokemon to trade, or you can seek a Pokemon. You can register your area right here. All of this takes a little while, and it's mostly related to Wi-Fi, which is a little iffy with my 3DS, and I'd want to use my 3DS since I could possibly do like Wi-Fi battles on Really Random Guy or something like that, like I did for a week one time. So this is a underground tunnel, so let's go into it. The little tent area was like a place where you can re-nickname your Pokemon with the name raider. Oh, here's Lyra's Meryl, and there's the Lyra. Hello, hello, hello. Give me your items. A dress-up shop that isn't very interesting. A present, which is a fashion case, which I'm not even gonna bother with. Keep accessories in the fashion case. Yay. something that literally does nothing in the game. Accessories, fashion, dress up, stuff like that. Yeah, you can dress up your Pokemon, you can go in there to see a picture of it. It's not really all that interesting, it's just a little fun thing that you can do. So here's this guy. He's a Pokemaniac. So you got some rare Pokemon with you, let me see them. Pokemaniac Donald! I lost! That makes me mad! I don't know why I got the voice, and somebody was calling me. That always happens. Why do I always get a call right when I'm talking to a person again, unnecessarily? Do you consider the Pokemon types of battle? Yes, I do, actually. And also the powerful moves as well. This was Super Nintendo. Ow, ow, ow. Alright, that out of the way. We're to the Pokemon Salon, and actually, it doesn't evolve until level 16, so that's kind of problematic, especially since the next guy is using Poison type, which Psychic is super effective against. And since Alakadabra's a new member, might as well give him a nice little groomery and increase his happiness a little bit. Max happiness points you can have is 255. You can get them by grooming, walking, winning battles, leveling up, stuff like that. And when certain Pokemon reach max happiness, some Pokemon can evolve. So there's another Pokemaniac battle. Pokemon just got a haircut. I'll show you how strong it is. It's wanting to learn Follow Me, which draws attention to itself, so all attacks go towards it, and I'm not gonna learn it. Isaac! Ai! Hawaii! So kawaii! And then there's this guy, which is the Poison type user, which would be good if it evolved by now. That battle was a little annoying with the poisonization. So I guess the evolution will have to wait until next episode of Let's Play Pokemon Heart Gold. So until then, do not toast yourself.